Hi, this is Nilüfer Yanya, and you are listening to 89 FM, Radio Rock.
Fala galera, beleza? Eu sou o Wendell Correia e hoje eu vou conversar com a cantora inglesa Nilüfer Yanya. Lançou um álbum novo chamado Painless. Vou trocar ideia com ela sobre isso e mais algumas curiosidades sobre a carreira dela nessa entrevista exclusiva para 89, a Rádio Rock.
Hi!
Hello!
Hola, how are you?
I'm fine, and you?
I'm good, thanks. Where are you calling from?
I'm from Brazil, São Paulo.
Oh, amazing. Amazing.
And where are you? London?
London, yeah.
And how has been the tour so far?
It's been really good, yeah. It's been really cool to play shows again, say hi to people. Like lots of people were saying it's their first concert they've been to in 2 years, so I felt very touched that they came to my show. Yeah.
Can we expect Brazil on this tour?
Hopefully, I think maybe towards the end of the year. I've heard some rumors, October, November. So I've got my fingers crossed.
Yeah, it's gonna be your first time in Brazil?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, first time.
Okay, great. And what do you know about Brazil?
What do I know about Brazil? Carnival. I think of Carnival. I think of Bossa Nova. Maybe that's my extent.
And talking about the new album Painless, congrats for that.
Thank you.
How was the process of writing and recording this album for you?
Yeah, it was interesting because the first year, 2020, I didn't really write much. I didn't really feel very inspired. I didn't really feel like there was anything there. So when it came to actually working on the record in 2021, it was a very instinctive and felt like a very natural process. Me and my producer Will Archer, we were working together on the writing, and it was flowing really easily, and it felt really good. So yeah, but before that, I found it quite difficult because I was there's nothing to write. I don't have anything to say, and I didn't really feel like I was anybody. It was weird. It was a weird time.
Remember the first one you write?
Left, right.
And what means this song for you?
Yeah, I wrote this one just before the first lockdown, so it was I had no idea lockdown was going to happen, so it was kind of about doing less things and not making your life so stressful and busy, and maybe going with the natural pace, the natural the natural kind of left right nature, and really wanted to connect with nature as well. There's the lyrics about just going to the beach and taking off your clothes and just being a person and not thinking too much in your head. Yeah.
And when you write, you always talk about yourself, or sometimes you put in someone else's shoes to write that song? I
feel it's both, because it's hard to write someone else's experience because it's their experience and I don't know, but I do in my head there are different characters, and sometimes I step into someone else's shoes and I try to see things from their perspective. It definitely helps me stay interested in the song, because I think naturally I gravitate to, I'm always curious about what other people are thinking and what other people are seeing and maybe what they're going through. So yeah.
And when did you decide the name Painless for the album?
At the very end. It came out of the lyric "Until You Fall, It's Painless," from the song called "Shameless," which used to be called Painless. So yeah, it's the very end of the process, and I thought it kind of summed up a lot of the themes in the songwriting, because you're saying it's painless, and that is you're saying there's no pain, but that's because that's how you want things to be, or that's how you imagine things to be, but really there is a lot of feelings, and if you can try and ignore them, and you can keep this kind of cool steady level, but underneath there's always going to be lots of these emotions coming up. Yeah, but painlessness is it feels like a kind of maybe a desire and a goal that maybe I try to work towards, or people try to achieve, but it doesn't really exist. But at the same time, it's you want to get there.
It's sometimes the opposite, not painless at all, right?
Yeah.
And Shameless is your favorite track on the album?
I think maybe it's hard to choose a favorite. I think at the moment I really like The Mystic. And Left Right. Left Right is one of my favorites. But yeah, it's hard to pick a favorite.
I want to talk about the song Midnight Sun, great guitar riff, and reminds me Radiohead's. Is that some inspiring you that?
I mean, kind of. Like, I don't really listen to Radiohead. But it did remind, when I was making the song, like, it did remind me of Radiohead. So, and people have said that. So, yeah. I don't know exactly, but I think, you know, Radiohead are a very influential band, so they definitely got to me somehow.
And talking about the song Stabilize, how was shooting the video for this song? You running, riding a bike, in a car? Do you enjoy shooting a video?
Yeah, that was a very hectic video shoot. We woke up like very early, like 4 a.m. And the bike scene was fun because it's like my sister and my cousin were in the back of the car and they had the boot open and they were like filming the bike scene. It's like you have to stay in but also like try not to be caught by like the police and stuff. So that was quite hectic. They were like making videos. Yeah, I do. I think yeah, that one was like, I mean, I try and like work on film when I can. So that one's on digital, which is cool. But like, I feel like if it was on film, it would have been better. Yeah.
Yeah. And why did you choose this song to be a single?
I thought it would be a good one because it has a lot of the qualities in the record, but it has like lots of hooks and like riffs, and I think, I don't know, I could just hear it being a single, I guess, and I think it sums up a lot of the feelings in the record.
Yeah, it's a great single. Good
Thank
choice.
you.
And what is the concept behind the Pink Angel Swing? You are using some videos and performances on Jimmy Fallon. What is the concept behind it?
Yeah, so I decided to use them because I put them in the artwork of the record. I cut them out from a magazine. They were actually part of Flamingo. And I think it just, for me, it like brightened the landscape of the vinyl. I don't know if you've seen it, but like it's quite grey and like vibe. And this was like a fun, like bright thing, and it kind of gave me like some like hope and like some energy, and also like it brings this like fantasy kind of element to it. Like the escape is like within you in a way. So I thought it'd be fun to like remake those for a photograph or like for a video. So my friends made them for me, and we've used them a lot in lots of things.
Yeah, and that is great because when you see from years from now, we're gonna remind this time of your career, and that is great. It's always great when a musician do that, something specific for the concept of the performance.
Thank you. Thanks.
Talking about the art cover of the album, who made the art cover? It reminds me a lot of city of São Paulo.
Wicked.
Yeah.
I made it.
Yeah.
I made it.
You made it.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, I used like different photographs. Like some of them I took on my phone. Some of it was Athens. Some of the photos my sister had taken in different places. Some of it was from a magazine. It was actually like, I think, Dominican Republic. But yeah, it's like a fictional city. It could be anywhere. So, and I wanted it to be anywhere. So I'm glad you feel like it could be your city, because I think like it could be anyone's city at the same time.
Yeah, so I was looking if the buildings what is in São Paulo, and they have even yellow and green from Brazil.
Oh yeah, that was my other sister's painting. I stole it. Yeah.
Thanks so much. Appreciate your time. Thank you for your time, the interview. Looking forward to seeing Brazil.
Yeah, definitely.
Bye bye.
89, a Rádio Rock.